A confident England side head to Kolkata high on spirits, raring to build on their victory. Graeme Swann and Monty Panesar spun a web around the Indian batsmen even as Kevin Pietersen and Alistair Cook piled on the runs. It was a comprehensive rout and has somewhat exercised the demons of spin and given England the belief that they can tackle the tweakers. Through all that, England's fast bowling department remains a concern, with Stuart Broad struggling to find form. James Anderson is England's leader and has picked only 2 wickets in the 2 tests so far, but they wouldn't be too concerned about him and his place is assured. Broad, however, has been wicketless in the test series. Even England's bowling coach David Saker admitted that Broad hasn't been up to the mark. If one goes through the records, one would find that Broad has struggled in the subcontinent. Here's a table we have for you that records his numbers in the subcontinent. This, however, does not include his figures in the Middle East. As you can see, in 7 tests he has picked only 11 wickets at an average of 69.63. Certainly something that one doesn't expect from a strike bowler. Tim Bresnan has had a difficult 2012 and hasn't replicated his consistency he showed last year. Here are his numbers in 2012. 16 wickets in 7 games doesn't make a good reading, particularly when you consider the fact that 8 of those wickets came in one match. Keeping all these numbers in perspective, England would be bolstered by the return of Steve Finn. The tall right armer missed out on the first 2 tests due to an injury. He returned to action for the England Performance Programme with a 4-wicket haul against the Dr. D.Y. Patil Academy in Mumbai. When England toured India last year for limited overs internationals, Finn was impressive and that should hold him in good stead. He gets the ball to move and can generate steep bounce due to his height. England cannot afford to have a non-performing member in the 11 and Broad may have to make way for Finn. This would help take the pressure off the spinners as well and England may have a more threatening attack. This is the time England must not take their foot off the paddle. They have done well to beat India and must maintain the intensity to trouble the hosts further. India is on the back foot. Time for England to capitalise.